All right, we're gonna get going. Here we go. And we are ready to continue in our plant world and are ready to have some fun. Our plant world of mechs, which is very fun as we are on this place where it seems that the yellow hunger, the yellow rose itself may have started. And the things that led to some of the horribleness could potentially be stopped by our heroes if they have the will or strength of character to do so. The major question is, do they? And so it is with that we will begin and see precisely how it happens. We're in the midst of a battle of creatures, foul and plant-like. And it is with that it's time to begin. So, I'll start with its turn. As we get to some more appropriate music here. All right. All right. So for its turn here, it will it's actually going to go ahead and target. The yellow rose glows and the entire body begins to vibrate as a massive weapon forms. Looks like a large blaster energizing 2 bolts of energy, and 2 red lines come out, one upon the hunter construct and one upon Zav as they fire out. Boom! And I need Zav and the hunter to give me a dex save.
21.
I think Josh, you're in hunter.
Yep. That is a... doesn't have a dex save, so 6.
Okay. Then that is 40 radiant
Jesus.
to your construct and 20 radiant to Zav.
Oof.
You take half the beam. And with that, it will be the Rose's turn. It is going to go ahead. Let me think. Is Evan's crazy to hit thing? Yeah, they've already found that one out. I don't think they were there. I'm pretty sure they were with Neely now that I think about it. Fix this. All right. So they'd be about here. I will go ahead and do the Nailin attacks.
So do I get my op?
No, I know they weren't engaged with you.
Oh, okay.
Let's have them in an odd place. All right, 17 to hit.
Miss.
And Thorns for 19.
Oh, just hits.
All right. Oh, 12 piercing damage.
You got it, you
And
sucker.
are you currently poisoned?
No.
All right, then make a con save against poison.
Oh, 21.
You're good to go.
Whew.
Pretty sure that's the same thing that we had to cut out of Kelly. So
Thank God. Okay.
Lies.
Okay. Not liking what happened, she is going to bonus action form a dread as you see the hunter form take on a slender, womanly figure. Dark shadows start peering all over it, and I will get. Just 8 temporary HP to the hunter, and then one attack I'm going for the yellow rose, which will be the first one, which is going to be a natural 20.
Whoa.
So
Nice.
that's going to be 9, 10, 11 plus 14 is 25 plus 5, I think. Yep, so 30 damage.
Is bloodied, sappied.
I need the yellow rose to make a wisdom save if it can be frightened.
Right. 5.
It will become frightened now, so allow
Nice.
disadvantage on all attacks. And then I will make my other attack on the other Imperator, which is going to be a 13 to hit. Which I think this is.
That's gonna miss.
That will be my turn.
Got it. Sparkle.
Now's a good time to get out. Right, Biff?
Probably a good time.
Okay. Eject button.
All right. I think I said just take about a minute to get out of them.
Ah.
that's when you
How
start
many
to
times
blast.
can we go invisible a day?
It should say in there.
From what I was sent, I think it just said that the ability itself. Let me double check though.
I think I have it. Chester. Oh, you can do as more. Yeah, let's do as much as you want.
Oh damn!
Oh, then Sparkle, go ahead and attack, and hopefully we won't die before my turn.
It doesn't make me hopeful, but okay. Eldritch Blast Cannons!
I'm also fine waiting.
Well, we're far enough away I can shoot the Eldritch Blast Cannons at least.
Yeah.
Dies to return volley.
Don't you say that. 22 on the first one,
Nice. That hits.
and 16 on the second one.
That will miss.
Only 2 force damage.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to that'll be it. Yeah,
Got it.
we'll save that for later.
T. Nayland.
Okay, I'm going to slide myself without leaving the range of the yellow rose. Put myself right here so I can hit with my fists the Imperador. And I'm gonna swing once. That's a 10. And I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing again. Oh no. Oh, that's actually 18.
That hits.
Okay, great. Okay. I am going to pump as a bonus action some extra strength into that. So that's 6, 11, and then I'm gonna roll this again. 14, and I'm hitting him so hard. I need the Imperator to make a charisma saving throw, DC 15.
Nice. Ooh. Yep, that is a 25.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's it then.
Very good. And Zav.
Well, I guess I'm gonna move over. Oh, that's the whole thing.
That's crazy. Right.
I'll move here.
Oh, you know what?
Is it a typo? It's not plus
It
10, right?
totally is a typo now that
Okay.
I'm looking at it. What was your DC?
15.
Okay, it was a 16 on the die, so it was still safe.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 on the die. I'll hit the rose for 6 damage.
Nice.
Uh, 18 on the rose,
That hits.
7 damage. Bonus action, 16 on the die for 11 damage.
Very nice. And are your fists magical yet?
Yeah.
Interesting. You're doing pretty good damage, so interesting. Okay. Continue.
That's my turn.
Right, Kelly.
All right. Let's see. The Jester is the bad one, right?
Oh, that's Imperator is the bad one.
Oh. Okay. Then I will shoot an arrow at the Imperator. That is. That one. And second attack is a 13.
Oof.
So
Off the armor.
I'll go ahead and yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and let's see here. I've got I guess Zav is close enough. He's in 60 feet. Yeah, so I just say, hey Zav, don't hold back. Show them that you can hit them, knock them, whack. I don't know, and just let you attack again.
Does a 15 hit the rose?
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be 9 damage.
All right. And how do you want to kill it?
Hammer fist squashing the bulb down into the ground, like if it would be planted, but it just disperses before it can
Nice.
be planted.
Very good. Then Biff.
I'm gonna make the Jester invisible and move it.
You got it. Go ahead. Do powers down. Yeah, the machines are very powerful.
That way no one knows where we are, and that's it.
Perfect. Okay. Tries to move up. And see. Yeah, I mean it's flanking, so it'll strike out at Naylan.
I thought the yellow rose thing just died.
It did.
So
I
it
just
wouldn't
didn't take it off the map, so correct. Thank you. It's still going to check out Nailing regularly. So, first one. Ooh, 17
Miss.
and a 16.
Miss.
So moving all around. And we'll go to Lies.
Okay. Lies is going to attack the machine twice. First one's going to be a dirty 20. And then the second one's going to be a 10, which I think misses.
Yes.
So that will be 10 plus 5, 15 damage. She strikes into it, and I'm guessing it's immune to the frightened.
Yeah.
So yes. She claws into this thing for 15 damage. That'll be my turn.
Got it. Sparkle.
Okay. We're gonna try to blast him again with 2 more Eldritch Blast Cannons. Pew pew. It's a natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
And then the second one is a 17.
Which will miss.
That's okay because I got a natural 20. Yay! And one of those is a 1. 8 force damage.
Okay. Very nice. And Naylin.
I am going to try the same thing again. 2 fisticuffs. Okay, dirty 20.
Hits.
That is 15 bludgeoning damage.
Very good.
No. That didn't make any sense. 7 bludgeoning damage. Second one is 27 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and I'm going to again use my bonus action to pump some extra damage into that. Okay, so that's 7. That's 20 bludgeoning damage. And I'm going to do the same thing again. Make that charisma save.
Love it. Well, that is 6.
Haha! Okay, now explain to me how this works. So, because they failed the save, they are under the effects of the banishment spell until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So you punch them and there's this like large reverberation as what looks like the ever plant that grows between all worlds opens up and swallows them.
What did you do, Nayland?
Well, I punched them into the time-space continuum, but I was wondering if it would split them from the rows, and I guess it didn't. Okay, well, I guess we'll just wait till they come back.
Is it to the next turn?
The end of my next turn, yeah. Or let me see. The end of my next turn.
Okay. So
Well-
what's everyone doing on their turn?
I'm gonna go stand on the opposite side of where it last was.
Make the gesture invisible again and move it.
Okay. Kelly.
I'm going to try to figure out who needs healing real quick.
You?
I can't give it to myself. I can't pull up this thing. Hold on, let me look at my screen because I can't figure this out. Blue Rose characters. Okay. Lies, Nayland, and Zav. Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and for Zav, I'll do this. I'm going to give him Fight On as my bonus action. And let me go ahead and roll that. Oh, it's a D10. Where's my D10? Ah, there it is. Oh, that sucks. So that's 6 HP back. And for my standard action, I guess. What? Hold a ranged attack if they appear.
Are you using a bonus action or?
Was that healing or temp HP?
No, it was what's it called? Bonus action. It's regular healing.
Nice.
Okay, she's bonus action. Okay, yeah. So you hold your arrow till it appears again. Very good.
Yeah, that's all.
All right. I think we just need Nayland and Molly. Sparkle.
I think. How was the Imperator looking before Nayland punched it through the time space continuum?
Pretty bad.
Okay. Then I'm gonna ready my cannons.
I'm gonna stay where I am, but I think in these few seconds where it's gone, I think Nayland would turn to the Dryad and be like, okay, while we have a second, who are you?
Absolutely. She breathes. I saw it just. I saw them trying to activate it, and I did my best to hold it off. I'm Batula.
Well,
Just-
Batula,
I saw them swarming it, trying to stop the issue.
I hope you can trust that we're friends. We'll try and stop it as best we can.
She nods. All right. So then your turn ends, and it reappears.
All the held
Hold
actions.
actions. Ah!
Sorry, Matt, I was meaning to ask, but I don't want to interrupt Robin's dialogue with them. Could I have changed turning it invisible to holding my action to turn it invisible?
Sure.
Because that way Sparkle can shoot and we're invisible at the end of it.
Got it.
Ooh, I think those both miss, a 14 and a 17.
Yeah.
Same. I got 42 on the die.
30-20.
That hits.
Six piercing.
Nice.
Matt, I don't remember. Was it 2 attacks or 1 when holding?
One attack.
Okay, so I missed.
Okay. Nayland?
Well, it comes back at the end of Nalen's turn, right?
Right, so her out
Okay.
action would occur.
Yeah.
Was I able to hold an action if I was talking during that time? Was the dialogue like free action
Oh.
to speak?
Yeah.
Okay, great, perfect. Then yes, I will hit it with my hand. Punch it. A natural 18 plus 8.
Nice. Yep, that hits.
Ooh, max damage. 13 bludgeoning.
Okay. Got it. In that case, and the jester's still invisible.
Yes.
And still, well, actually, yeah. So it comes out, and now that it, yeah. So now that it went away and came back in, it's no longer held by the vines. There, and it will Yeah, it's. Let's see here. First, it's going to provoke a hit from Nayland. And then I guess it doesn't provoke a hit from Zav at all.
12.
That misses.
Yeah.
So go right about there, as it's going to target the hunter, Zav, and Nayland with its beam.
Pen.
Is it a dex save or a...
Yes, dex save, sorry.
17.
Over 20.
Okay, so then with radiant damage, Zav, that'll be 43.
Oh.
And then 21 for the others. Three beams pop out. And is Zav down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't turn myself upside down to show that, so I put a red ring.
I don't know what world I'm in here.
This is Greengold.
So undo that. I don't know what I was doing, y'all. I don't know what I thought I saw, but its turn isn't after Nayland's. Zav's turn is after Nayland's.
Okay.
So it would be Zav's turn.
So he's still flanked.
Correct.
Okay. Dirty 20
Hits.
for 8 damage. 26 for 6 damage. And bonus action punch 18.
That hits.
Alright, for 9 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay there because I had no information as to what it was gonna do, so
Sure.
yeah.
Kelly.
Okay. I was just looking at my bonus to see what range I'm at here, and I think I have to be within 60. No, I don't. 120. Yeah, just 120. Okay, cool. So that's plenty of room. I think the first thing Kelly will do is to use her bonus action. So she is going to once again target on Zav, and since he's doing some damage on this thing, she's going to say, "Show this guy who's on your list, hit him again with your magic fist."
Yeah, for 19 on the die for 9 damage. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try and make it a stunning strike. First time ever.
Okay.
Last key point. DC 16.
DC 16. All right, let's see it. That is a 19.
Alright. I tried.
All right. So now I'm going to take my arrow and go ahead and take 2 shots. First one is a 23,
That hits.
8 piercing. The second one is a 23
Hits again.
with 6 piercing.
Very good.
And yeah, that's it.
All right. Bunch of sparks are going. It's looking pretty bad. Biff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it shooting us, so I'm just gonna move it.
Go invisible again. Make sure you move your thing if you're moving. Okay, cool.
Oh, I moved it last time. I just moved it up to the left, then moved it back there because you had moved twice at that point.
Okay, cool. Now, what we did before, apply.
Okay.
We'll now do that same move.
I'm gonna keep my same roll from before, just because it makes sense to me.
Yeah, I think that. I'm keeping the same damage, and that damage could have been a lot higher. That's very low damage rolls. On both of those, actually. So that's a 10d10 thing. Alright. I already applied all of that. And lies.
Okay. So I am going to move up to him and punch. Well, actually, I'm on blank with Zab.
I'm unconscious, but
Oh, you're right. That's maybe I won't punch. I'm probably
you can punch.
yeah.
He said it's sparking.
Yeah, but okay.
Just don't. try
Nailing,
to
can
flick
you
with me,
heal
Lee.
Zav?
Yeah.
Okay, now punch. First one's going to be a 19 plus 8 is a 26.
Yeah, that's.
And then the second one is a miss. So that is going to be 14 damage.
Alright, it sparks, and you see the creature inside as well as the rose burn up as the circuitry is damaged and it goes into auto repair.
Did we get it?
It was a 27. I'm sorry.
What?
My teacher brain is killing me right now, okay? You said 26, it was a 27. We're good.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, okay?
We only had 4 HP, so we're good.
No. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to stop talking.
You're fine. You're fine. I get it, Jackie. It's all good. All right.
Nayland will give a cure wounds to Zav.
Biff, how do we start repair mode on this thing?
Is there one?
There is. It is a short rest.
Can I use mending? Will that do anything?
Mending. I would say every time you cast, like, yeah, you could. I guess it would allow you to do a minute cast of mending and then roll one of its hit die and then use its hit die.
Cool.
I starts mending.
Hold on. Nayland takes 9 hit points back.
Oh, thanks.
And whoops. Oh, Elias, you take 15.
Nice.
Thank you. Now, is that me or the mech?
You.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't matter. It's an ally. However you want it.
Probably the mech, because I'm in the mech and that's my HP right now.
Unfortunately, I can't do that again for Zav until I short rest.
Do I have to short rest also?
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you do.
Okay.
You're the one who has to. Yes. You're
Yeah,
correct.
so it's similar mechanic to my healer feat, because I can't heal you again.
So Kelly leaves her bug form and climbs down the tree to come join.
Nayland, who's your friend?
Well, I don't really know. We haven't had a chance to talk. So I know you saw I know you were trying to stop the creatures from getting inside the Automaton. What's your business here? Have you seen these before?
I've seen the roses, and I've heard of the Automatons. She goes, and she closes her eyes, and pieces of like metal ore begin to move up into the Automatons, and plants weave gently around your ankles, all of yours, and your roots suddenly kind of go into the ground as all of you are healed to max HP.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
wowie!
Ooh, let me add that on here.
If that doesn't include the robots, it takes me roughly 16 minutes to fix one up completely.
Okay. So yeah, so you can do that here in this time. Sounds great.
It did from mine from 40 health back to 142.
And
How many hit die do they have? Damn.
Oh, do we have a new max HP or something?
no, to show
That's
the
for
Automatons.
machines. Yeah.
I mean, why do I? Wait, do I? No, I don't. I just have a weird 75. Oh, I'm depleted 10. That's right. I remember I drew that card.
Yeah.
That's why.
And I've heard the tales, and I can feel the devourer that wishes to sink all of creation. I assume if you're finding the Madans, you are attempting to stop them.
Yeah. Do we still have Matt that, because we had that purple rose who was like getting visions?
Yeah,
Is she still with us?
she has been following you. Yeah.
Okay.
She does hold out her hand, and the tree nearby her puts 3 branches down, and from each one drops a seed. These are seeds in my tree. You can plant them in the Automatons.
You're a vascular plant.
Will they act like the batteries?
No. But should you... if you plant them, it will grow inside and around your weapons. And then, with the powers that we'll put into them, there's an ability they once used with the help of my people called Epic Caustic Pollen Burst. Can be used once, it kills the plant, but it's powerful.
I'm real big on herbalism and plants and stuff. Can I examine this to try to see like how it's doing that?
Yeah, you'd have to plant it first.
Okay. I'll move to the Imperator and I'll plant.
Got it. Looks like it immediately blooms and loads up with pollen. And it looks like when it does so, it'll just expand the plant itself.
I had to think about if I was going to sneeze or not, and then remembered I don't have nostrils.
But it is only usable once. And then the plant is gone and cannot be replenished.
Does this
And,
roll?
I just gave you that in loot. Epic caustic plow and burst. Go ahead.
So yeah, Kelly will just look at the druid or the dryad and say, "Don't you just have something like Roundup?"
I mean, we round up the wild daffodils, get them all going in a pen.
I mean, like a weed killer.
And we execute them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just curious. I don't know much about, products in the greater world.
Understand. We don't have anything. Product to kill? Like,
Well, yeah.
I mean, there's poisons, things that would dehydrate, attack the roots. We do have things like that.
So at this point, because the world's still in jeopardy, about what is our timetable now?
Who are you talking to?
Pretty much everyone.
We have now, Matt. How long did this fight take? Because at the start of this fight, we were at 2:30, 2 hours 30.
Yeah, so it took like 2 minutes, and now you've rested. We're safe
Yeah.
for about 20 minutes.
That's not, no, okay. We need an
No,
hour.
we
for
need
sure.
another 40
Gotcha. Okay.
to
never mind.
finish. But it's going to take Biff approximately 32 minutes anyways to heal up both the hunter and the jester.
Was
So,
it Lies doing the other one?
I have
oh,
my name
okay,
also.
never mind.
So
Got
the
it.
hunter's already healed up.
Gotcha. So, I mean,
Me and Biff could knock out the Imperator quickly if we did it together.
Yeah, which would bring up to about half an hour. So
yeah.
Short
So,
rest?
2 hours left.
short rest is an hour, so you do another
Yeah.
half,
So we're down to 210.
which you can do.
So we use another 40 minutes. I think it's worth it, especially with Kelly being as low as she was. Well, she gets resources back now, at the very least, because we got healed up.
Yeah, I can't get my rage back though, so it doesn't really matter.
Do we know how far away we are from our next destination? Because walking, you can short rest and walk, or am I incorrect?
You can't fast travel, and so. Well, I guess and no, depends. For
Okay.
this, if you're, it's depending on the type of travel.
Sure.
Like walking around so know if you're worried about getting attacked.
Okay,
Generally,
that makes
but
sense.
if you're like safe in a city, you're resting. You're not doing crazy.
Could the other pilot? Could one pilot rest if the other one's doing the walking of the machine? But I know the machines also walk hella fast, so I don't know if we'd actually expend 40 minutes to the next destination.
Well, you don't necessarily have a next destination at this point. So, are you good with my question? So you talked to?
Because from here we needed to get the power gems before we try and find the thing that is.
So, are you short resting here? I think that's the first thing.
I don't think so, but
Okay.
since we just got healed, so we just went through a lot of fighting, right? And I understand there's a timetable, but maybe there's other leads. I mean, what do we really know about this place, right?
Oh, I'm a little curious how our new friend knows about the Yellow Hunger. I mean, this is our first time, in theory, encountering the Yellow Hunger, right? Like, this is our first recorded know-how of it happening.
Yeah, I'll say this: as you do these, you can start this conversation, but as you get these three together, your friend gets hit by the lights from the hunter once more. In a flash of blue, they get a really wide smile. And they're taken over by this again. You're ready to confront the cult. If we're careful, we might get the drop on them. And then a glowing purple beacon appears in the cockpits of the automatons, pointing to where the emissaries of divine decay are waiting.
We go that way.
A sign!
Well, you can tell it would only take a few minutes to get from where you are to the site in these things. With if each has two pilots, if you just choose pilots, they can move so unreasonably fast.
Now, question: I remember Biff. Did he find the power cores of the other ones before when he did like the search?
No, you have no power cores.
We have the singular power core that is within the hunter.
Yeah, he just found where the robots were located. Gotcha.
I believe it's actually in the Jester.
Or in the Jester. Because I know we had one.
Right. So you don't have any special abilities of any of them. You don't have the actual powers. Each one has a core that gives its basic functions. Except the hunter. The hunter is better than the other ones, but not its true functionality. They each still need a battery to get their true forms.
Okay.
And that's at the cult, where we also... That's our, like, main destination now. Anyway, right? That's where we're going to fight the Yellow Hunger.
Yeah, because they're using the stones to bring in the Yellow Hunger.
Okay. Yeah, we go there.
Gotcha.
But as you're talking to her, goes, I am aware of the Yellow Hunger. It killed my family. A vast forest. They locked me in an iron seed. And I awoke after it was defeated. I remember these glorious machines before they acted and how they were hidden away after. Once I saw it was being used by the emissaries of divine decay, I tried to stop it like you saw with my roots. Are you curious about the Urukwata?
The what?
The Yellow Hunger Ukata. The devouring god beast.
Yes. Well, our friend, and I'll gesture to the purple rose. Well, we received a vision, and we came here, I think, to stop them.
Is there anything you want to know? I don't know much. Like I said, I was imprisoned. No, kept safe.
Does anybody else have any questions? I think I feel ready to go.
I wouldn't know what to ask.
We have a destination.
Yeah, as long as you know where we're heading next.
Where are we going?
following the radar.
Oh no, I mean, what are we doing there again?
Stop the cult. Get the
That's
power
where the
orbs.
cult is.
Oh, no, yeah, I know that. I guess what I'm asking is, what are we planning to do with the cult?
Get the power
The-
orbs. Defeat the yellow hunger.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand, the cult is summoning the yellow hunger here, so we can destroy their means of doing that.
And if it arrives when we get there, we just take the power core, defeat it.
I'll follow you.
Are you actually gonna hop in one of these?
What?
Are you
The
going
only
to
way we'll
hop
get
in?
She looks, goes, points to you, Kelly. Goes, you're the most obvious. Are you not from this world?
No.
Do you understand what you are doing?
To be perfectly honest, no. But if it's something the team feels like we need to do, then I'll help us do it.
Well, I guess I can show. I can show you something if you want.
Show me what?
I guess that depends on how you view things. And she puts her hand out, and there's this reverberation as roots begin to fill the three-dimensional space of the air. And opening up, you can see a grand mass of plants around 7 waterfalls amidst ever nourishing soil, fertile, and from it are lines of roots that go to innumerable orange spheres. And she points to the massive plants. This is us. Right here. From us comes life, energy. The cycle of decay and death is potent here. And from our roots, we connect to the worlds, strange and innumerable. Right now, from our roots, flow life, natural decay, natural life. If we fall, if the yellow hunger can infect our system, then it gains infection to all worlds.
I see.
The blazing nights long ago, that is truly why they fought. We could leave this place. That was thought of long ago. An evacuation to other worlds. Let hunger devour until we realize the truth. To do that would be to doom all worlds. give it unrestricted access.
So, are you saying that this place that we are has the ability to reach, as in go to these other worlds?
Certainly.
Why are there 7 waterfalls?
The legends say atop each waterfall is a grave marker of a wife of a enormous being. And they represent his tears that nourish, that he put them there to create this place to nourish his further creations as she gestures to the worlds. And you can see, and she kind of moves her hand and things rotate a bit, and you see that there are roots that also go to what almost look like just, they're not orange spheres. They're just masses of energy, of fire, water, and earth colliding and exploding. Almost. And there. It is said he, as she points to those masses, he created those. And our world was to fuel those. And others have created the spheres of the worlds around them, or in them. We call him the Planter. And his guardians were the Blues rose bushes. But none exist anymore.
Are you sure?
I have not seen one.
Maybe they went to one of the other worlds. And that's why they're not guarding here.
I cannot know this.
And this guy had 7 wives?
I don't know if they were all together at one time. I've always wondered that, though. Like, really? Like, did they all die at the same time? Was there like a civil war of wives? Like, and was there an 8th? And that's the one that won?
They all have like one day a week.
Well, and they're crying all the time. This is awful.
I
We're all
mean,
hearing this, right?
yeah. I mean, this was just, listen, I didn't make it up. Don't look at me.
I don't think Nayland has checked yet. But when Kelly had checked for her yellow rose tattoo, that's what like called the first Automydon with the yellow rose in its head. And I think Nayland's just going to like sort of idly listening to this conversation, check to see if she has her blue rose tattoo.
As your form, it's not on top, but it sort of, your form moves and reveals, and it's brimming with energy.
Shake it out. Can I make it do anything?
Ah!
Yeah. Like Spider-Man.
As you do that, eyes grow wide. Oh my. You have a seed of the bush. Amazing.
I think what Kelly said maybe isn't that far off. The blue rose isn't gone. It's just maybe not here. Well, till now, I guess.
Maybe that's why all the seeds got sent out. They saw this coming. It was a way to try to defend against the yellow hunger. And unfortunately, I think I have the other seed.
Can I see?
So she'll reluctantly show hers.
She looks. It is attached, but not implanted. We can remove it.
You can remove it?
They've been watching you.
Who?
Hunger. This is what it does when it wants to track a life form. No matter where one goes, it can observe its entire root system. If you're not from this world, lifetime be the word others used. From an attached creature, the hunger can access their future and their past.
Is that why it would be doing awful things to people I know?
The hunger wishes to devour. That is why it does everything.
We're not gonna let it. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Actually, the only thing it's gonna eat is a knuckle sandwich.
We'll die trying.
I mean, if it ate a knuckle sandwich, you'd lose your hand.
I don't want to lose my hand. I'll make a magic knuckle sandwich and punch you in the face.
Well, I mean, I can fly.
We're way faster if we double pilot each of the machines.
The jester can go invisible, so we could, and teleport. We could get it where almost in anywhere we wanted it to for an ideal attack.
Do both machines still have to be near the jester to operate? Or did we kind of do away with
through the
jester
time
operating thing?
it's been from what Batula's been able to do here, they've been repaired from that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and all the downtime we've had, whenever anyone's talking to anyone, Biff is solely studying these robots.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm not going to the conversation past it because you're just trying to understand things. So, do you wish it's gone, Kelly?
Yeah.
I would need to borrow some of your energy, Nayland, from yours.
Kelly, are you sure? I think that it's fine to do. I actually think it's really smart to do. But I also get if maybe it feels intense. You've had it for a really long time. I want to make it clear that you're you, right? Regardless of the seed, but I would get it if it feels like part of you.
I think I always assumed it was maybe a good thing. That it was balance. Or that maybe it chose me because it thought I was strong. So now to know that it's just devouring, which probably devoured my mom. Yeah, I think I'm sure. There's nothing to gain from it.
From what I've heard, they choose those whom they can feed on the most, which means
If I do
power
this,
and light.
does that mean it's going to try to get on one of my friends?
No.
Because if there's even a chance, then just leave it on me.
That will not happen. Much else I do not want to say in front of it.
Okay. Then yeah, let's get rid of the damn thing.
Okay.
She puts her hand out, and tiny roots spread out and just touch the energy around yours, Naylin. And then roots go around and touch the yellow. And she grimaces in pain as rot begins to form on her. And then tears flow from the left side of her towards Kelly, while laughter is on the side of the face towards Naylin. And she does it very intensely, and she almost drops to her knees. Before slowly the rot moves away, she laughs more and more as the yellow grows dimmer and dimmer. And then settles into a soft blue, barely perceptible, before it no longer glows. The hunger is gone. But it is also ready.
Ready?
That object can be removed, but the hunger has no more connection to it. If you're going and they have what I think they have, all of you will receive what your friend already has.
I'm gonna help her back up.
As you do, kind of her feet are made up of what looks like wound branches, and about half of them from each leg crack like dead wood. Off. She's like, ah, yep.
Are you?
Sit me on my tree. Sit me on my tree. Ah. What?
Are you going to be okay?
Probably not.
I don't
What?
have any healing magic left.
Naylin, when I looked at that, it showed me that you don't belong here, and you were never supposed to come. We were supposed to be devoured.
What?
Which means, to you, I'm actually already dead. So, we have a chance. And I would give my life 1,000 times to help the chances for it never to get into that root system. You already knew you traveled through time.
Do you know how long you have?
No. She looks up, and the tree's green leaves have turned orange.
Wait, no, you don't have to. You can put it back on me.
It's gone. It's gone, Kelly. I saw into your mind. And it only made my resolve more. That thing. That looked like you. It used the decay that spread. The root that went through your house. It came from here.
From here? Are you saying they're here?
No. Not yet. And not if you all are successful.
We will be.
And
Yes.
now they can't see you coming. That thing didn't only affect you, Kelly. It linked them to all your entire group here, and it let them go through all of their lines. They were just attracted by your strength. You all can do it now. At least this piece. You'll have more, I think.
We will. And we're going to do it.
5 leaves from our tree fall down.
We're going to win. So you can rest easy.
We will see. Good. Well, I'm glad I could help. Anything else?
Just having flashbacks to David the gnome. He died and became a tree.
Whole generation traumatized.
Yeah, I was traumatized. It's supposed to be a
remember.
cartoon.
I remember my David the Gnome. All right. Then are we ready to set forth towards the beacons?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kelly, you better get yourself in one of these machines so we can travel fast. Someone died for this.
But I want a pink one.
You realize that they take the
Fine.
ship once you get in, right?
Look,
They
I'll-
assume
I
you're.
will. I will ride it, but I will not like it. And when we get there, I am getting out of it.
How about this? You stay in it, and later I'll paint one of them pink for you.
Why don't you see what happens when you get in it?
Before
when
we
Live
go to
got
the
in?
crowd and everything, so when the people see us, you can show up in a pink one and pretend
love-
like you're in a pink one the whole time.
I just love this the conversation right after that. They're probably still alive listening to
No,
this.
just like-
What did I do?
You saw the one get spooky when Live was in it. What makes you think that it wouldn't turn pink with you in it?
Oh no.
Didn't think that one through, did you?
I thought it through.
Are you gonna get in now?
Fine, I'll get it.
Just know, guys, that from what we could tell, these things are more powerful and weaker at the same time when we're in
Before-
them.
Before
this-
we had, sorry.
And the burst includes everybody, so you got to give people warning to back up before you just explode and we accidentally kill each other.
Yeah, like maybe do a cool hand gesture or something and shout it out really loud. Like epic stick and Starkle kind of does like this like wild like hand gesture and then erupts into a handstand.
You cut out a little bit there, and I don't know if it made the explanation better or worse. But don't you? We should probably coordinate who we put in the machines together.
Are we just riding there?
I mean, but what happens when when we get jumped by something? We're
It
in
takes
giant robots,
And it takes a full minute to come out of one.
and we should definitely coordinate based on where abilities and where people like to be on the battlefield.
I think it makes sense for Zav and I to stick together.
I would agree with that. However, Vic gets a little nervous knowing Elias is not gonna like this. We'll have to recommend. I actually don't know if Kelly likes being close, but I'm pretty sure she does. That Lies and Sparkle stay together, being mostly the people that stay out of things and shoot spells from a distance.
That depends. Do either of you have spells left?
Oh yeah, I have plenty of spells left.
But still, even for cantrips and stuff, makes
Yeah.
the disadvantage not there. And then me and Kelly should be in the same one. Because we both can do close range or long range.
Well, I don't really have any rage, so keep that in mind.
Then I'm open to suggestions. I don't know. I was just trying to think it through.
Well, so we're only if we're all getting in the automatons, we're only minutes from our destination. So in theory, we could do the extra half hour for the short rest.
Well, it
But
doesn't give Kelly her rage back.
I don't
Yeah,
need
it
any
is-
back.
Oh,
I get my key back. Kelly gets her.
Yeah, at this point, take your short rest. We've like chilled. Like it's fine. Don't want to. Just take your short rest. And Lute, I am going to just put what happens if you get the power cores back to each one. Just so I don't have to fully go through it. But if you use the abilities, you can narrate them for fun. But any other business before? So you want to figure out who's in each one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if Kelly can't be close, then it doesn't really matter because I can just do range. Then me and Sparkle can stay in the one we're in, and Kelly and Lies can get into the same one.
Well, is there something wrong with when we get there getting out of them?
Takes a minute.
Takes a
and
minute.
Get into combat before
Oh.
you.
So you might be able to. You just don't know.
Yeah.
So
We have
for
to
now, for the
prepare for the
story,
situation.
how's everyone riding? Is the basic thing. Then maybe you can get out, or maybe you can't.
I'm just above table. I don't really get the mech stuff, so that's why.
Basically, we're in the same place, but we each have our own turns, and because of that, like if me and Sparkle when it was in it, either like it was hard for both of us to get attacks in because I need to be close to attack and Sparkle needs to be far to not have disadvantage. He uses spell range
But-
attacks and I use melee.
Let me rephrase because what I mean is I don't understand how to use that stuff.
Okay.
Oh, you just take your turn as normal.
You just do what you would normally do. You don't have to do anything special. Because the mech takes on all your abilities.
The only difference is if you wanted to, you could use the mech's attack, which is still +8 to hit with a 10-foot reach and 2d10 +5 for damage.
Correct.
and you also get the AC and the hit points of the mech.
Which is 18 and 140.
142.
142.
So it really depends. I mean, someone getting out of it is potentially fine.
Like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting out of it. And the possibility that we
Jackie,
can't.
what I'll just say is for now, I don't want you to worry too much because you do need to be in there for story purposes. For this, if you want to be able to get out, you can get out if you want.
Okay.
I'll just let you do that. That's going to be. I don't want you as a player to be worried from that point. So, is it then what Kelly Lies?
I think it should be
Yeah.
Lies and Sparkle still, because me and Sparkle being in the same one will cause problems with the fact that I can't do range more than twice.
Okay. So for now, we're saying Sparkle Lies Rise, Kelly Biff rises, Zav, and Nail.
Oh, which form are you in? Is that why you're saying that? Because I thought you had your lightning launchers, which are ranged.
I do, but it's just not optimal for the way
Gotcha.
my character works, and I was gonna switch my armor before anyways,
No worries.
because I can do that as an action.
Nice.
All right. We'll say you're in them, however you want to do for the story purposes, because you can rearrange there. Because we'll go take our break, and we'll come back as you guys do your stuff. Alrighty. Good.
I'm back.
All right. Very cool.
And there's 3 suits on the field, correct? Is there anyone not?
I think as we
Travel
arrive,
world suit.
Kelly will be out of one, I believe.
Oh, I'll be out as well.
Ab and Kelly.
I also think Nalen's going to be out as well.
Ab, Kelly, and Nate.
So one person in each suit at this point.
So, Biff, do you want the hunter or the imperator?
I will take whatever one people don't want. I'll take the hunter because, as far as I know, it doesn't have. And I think Zav and Robin are taking the imperator, and because
No, they're just getting out of one. They said. So, if you want to take the imperator, I can stay in the hunter.
sure.
So, who's in what?
Why?
Kelly,
I am.
No, Kelly, Ab, and Nayland are out.
I know,
I got
true.
that already.
Okay, you got that good. So we're just
Sparkle's in green, which is the jester. Who's in the red, which is the hunter?
Lies.
Lies. So blue is Biff. Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. So we've got all of that. So you anything during your travel? The few minutes as you're speeding through the world, the whole thing going by in a blur. Right? Really not.
You said speeding through the world. I think while for travel's sake, that I'm in the pilot or in the cockpit with Nayland. Do you really think we can do this with these Automydons? Because we either do it and we stop the hunger, or if we fail, we're probably dead.
I really don't know. Zav, I feel like all of this suddenly became really, really real.
Because you all seemed really confident when talking to that dryad lady Batul. You and Kelly were like, yeah, we'll get it done. And I...
She was dying.
Okay, so that was just to put her at ease. Got it. So you are, in fact, worried.
I think I'm confused. I think I don't actually understand what any of this means. I mean, if we stop the yellow hunger here, what does that mean for the blue rose? Do we go back to when? Does that... If this is the origin... I mean, like, is this... You know, like, is this the end?
I don't know. And I also don't know what she meant by it's already gotten to all the rest of us. Through Kelly. So does that mean that our timelines now have broken off
pieces of the hunger that we're gonna have to go hunt, even if we stop this main body here.
Maybe. I mean, Kelly wasn't wrong. There was a time when we thought the yellow roses could mean balance. I guess maybe I just don't trust everything we learned. I mean, we always end up doing things differently than we expect. I still feel like
I can't speak to what you learned. All I've learned was from Careless and what you guys have told me. I wasn't there. So I'm kind of just looking to all of you as to whether or not this is Blue Rose course or not.
Well, I mean, it feels like we definitely are supposed to be here. And I think we're definitely supposed to be doing what we're doing. But I don't know, it feels... I guess I'm waiting for another shoe to drop, you know?
Look down at
Or we could all die.
our root feet. I get the saying. Or we all die. I guess that's a little less pleasant to think about than just having Sparkle's happy-go-lucky, we got this attitude.
Yeah.
I guess he kind of rubbed off on you and Kelly, huh?
Well, it's easier when it's simple, you know?
When has anything we've done been simple?
Yeah, that's true. I hope Kelly's okay.
Are you, by the way? It seemed like it took from you to help remove from her.
I felt kind of weird, a little tingly, but if I thought about the seed or whatever being taken from me, I don't know. I hope she's okay.
Well, either way, she's got to live with the decision now. Hopefully it was a good one. We did never try to reverse the connection, I guess. That might have been something to attempt before excising it. But 2020 hindsight and all that.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't die. You were down for a second.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen with these plant forms. Thanks for that.
Yeah. I just hope it doesn't happen again. I'm out of juice. So be careful.
This bark is very helpful, I'm not going to lie. I wish my skin was this tough normally. I'll try, but if they keep throwing stuff that I gotta dodge out of the way, you know I'm not the best at that. Maybe I'll try burrowing underground more. That way they can't target me for that. Maybe that's how I mitigate that weakness.
And I think it seems kind of clear that Nayland's sort of like often thinking about other things. She seems both focused and unfocused at the same time.
Okay. Anything else? Are we good?
Hey, Callie.
Yeah?
How are you doing?
Are we in the same...
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we are. For the
Oh.
moment, we are.
Over the comms.
You are now! I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you?
You sure? I mean, losing a piece of you just then.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it was. I guess it was evil the whole time. And
That didn't make you evil.
no, but I got to thinking because at the end, I felt this compulsion to tell the Dryad what I felt they needed to hear. And it got me thinking, maybe that's what they were doing to me. Because this whole time I've told you a lot, lies. About especially my regrets. I'm not good the way I want to be. You have no idea how awful of a person I am. And ever since that yellow rose grabbed me, I've been trying to come up with excuses. But there's a very large part of me that thinks it chose me because it knew I was the one it could turn. You know? That maybe that's why it's been going after all of these. Maybe why it went after my family, why it chose me. I mean, it makes sense. And I'm not saying this to hear what I want to hear. I'm saying this because I need to tell someone that.
I feel like that makes more sense than you know.
Exactly.
I also feel like hearing you say that, seeing all this and everything, makes me kind of wonder about. I mean, you know who gives me my powers and everything, Mother, but her intentions, you know, like is she like the Yellow Hunger? Cause like she didn't seem. I mean, she gives me gifts and stuff, but she wasn't that nice as Matt was.
Who's Matt?
Matt, remember the guy I told you about?
Oh,
Harry
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
the guy I met in that coffee shop.
Yeah, have you spoken to him again?
No, I haven't, cause Mother gave me that deck of cards. So I thought, it'd be best, and we're now on a different world, and I haven't really tried talking to her.
Are you thinking about talking to Matt again?
I don't know. Like, I don't want to anger her, but I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. It's a hard decision. Because on the one hand, I mean, you've known Mother your whole life. Well, not your whole life, but
That's the thing, like, with all those other memories. sh- You know, remembering of my other life before when I was Sally. Like, I had a family, and, it looked like I was part of a deal that was made, and Mother was that deal maker. So in the end, was I really ever truly free from it?
I don't know. All I know is what I've seen, I mean, I remember the first time I saw you as Sally, but it was very brief. And I remember the first time I saw you as Lies. And I was pretty awful to you. But now I know you as Lies. And you're kind of a big part of all of this. In the best way. Like your magic and your just how much you've been giving to everyone. And selflessly, really.
I've never had much to call my own, so I like to think each of you are close to me, and I don't want anything bad to happen to any of you, so I'll do whatever I can. Just like I believe that you're gonna stop the hunger today, and we're gonna set things right.
We are going to stop the hunger.
Yes, we.
And even though I was saying it for their benefit, I believe we're going to do it. Because I might not have been what I wanted to be when it took hold of me, but I'd like to believe I'm that person now, making a conscious choice. And whatever comes, comes.
And I'm at your back the whole time.
And you have my pom-poms.
Check. What else do we have from everyone?
What are you talking about?
We have your brawn. It's okay, Zap.
You have my profane magic!
There we go, Sparkle!
I nudge Nayland, like, what are you giving? Apparently I gave my brawn. What do you...
The old college try.
And we have Nayland's awkward insecurities.
Oh, Christ.
And Biff's brains.
Wait, Lies, what did you give?
Radio silence.
I decided it was awkward insecurity, but Lies gets to be silent that it's cool or something.
Sorry, I had to step away. I bring the best thing of all. Us coming together, forming love. My charm, obviously.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Anything with Sparker and Biff.
No.
Galaga.
Biff
No.
has literally spent this entire time fawning over the different machines and how they work and are built. He was probably like even if someone like approached him, he's just like, yeah, okay.
Biff's just taking notes.
Sparkle has been discovering what all of the buttons do inside the Jester. Blink. Ooh. Blink. Ooh. Blink. Ooh, this one is targeting systems.
Oh, they're gonna blow up.
I imagine it's constantly just turning invisible and then just showing up somewhere else.
All right. In that case, you emerge onto a small rise overlooking a cherry blossom ritual site. A massive magical circle is drawn on the ground in glowing yellow lines, tracing in and out of a circle of standing stone, worn small and smooth by the elements. The sky above thrums with thunderclouds, and the electricity in the air is palpable, like a storm is about to break open overhead. What would you like to do?
Are we alone?
You're overlooking it now. You can see that the ritual is beginning. If you wanted to stealth in, like you had talked about, you could try, or you could try to do some other approach.
Red Squadron, check in.
Would this also be the point where we would get out of the things safely?
It can be, yes, if you'd like to.
Just so that, because it takes a minute.
Yeah, narratively, I'm just cool with it, whatever, because
Yeah,
I just
okay.
want everyone to have how they'd like to enter in. I don't want to
Yeah.
get too caught up in those weeds.
We do the Automite shuffle.
Well, this is the mech thing. It's not Battletech or whatever one they placed.
Zav, you and I can approach from underneath.
Sounds good.
Sparkle, you can go invisible and just try to get a good spot to shoot at them from.
Sounds like a plan.
I can rush in, and Lies can keep Kelly at a distance and do range from there, unless Lies wants to be in it up front with the robot.
I do have some magic back after the short rest, so. Kelly, if you want to go into close combat, we can. Are you going to hop out of the mech?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop out.
Oh, I didn't realize Kelly wanted to be in close combat. I thought Kelly wanted to stay far away because she couldn't rage.
Kelly's gonna play it by ear.
Sure, you
So
can play.
stealthing with Nailon and I going underground for the
That sounds
approach.
good.
How are me and Lies supposed to stealth there?
As best as you can within the Automite.
So
Like
Jester
closet.
makes the stealth normally because it is a stealth machine. is designed for stealth. Whereas any of the other ones will make them at disadvantage.
Okay.
How far away are we?
This is more of a narrative approach.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait, Lies, you got magic back? Can you turn yourself invisible or one of the others?
I could turn myself invisible. I could also. I mean, it might. Is it like what time of day is it? Is like there a sun out? Is it moon dark out?
It is that. It is the purple sky of twilight.
So I could create darkness. It means that not me and Biff could go up in the darkness as long as he stayed holding me, so I could see through it.
Mm.
And once we get close enough, Biff, you could separate from me, or I separate from you, and then you just appear out of nowhere, out of the darkness.
That'll work.
Is there any water going down this area? Like a river or a stream?
It's not a river or stream, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So does that work for everybody? Sparkle goes in invisibly with the Automidon's ability. Lies cast darkness, pulling Biff along. And Kelly, do you want to be on Liza's shoulder until the time comes, and then you can separate, or on Biff's shoulder because you can't see through the magical darkness?
Well, how high is this?
I mean, it's probably 20 feet, and you kind of go down through the rise.
Well, I could probably go ahead. I'll go in front.
So it sounds like everyone's going to give me a straight stealth check, except Jester, with who that would have advantage.
Yeah.
Though I think actually Zav and Nayland, if you're burrowing, I'll give you advantage.
Sweet. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Okay. Matt, noted. Don't use my thing because it gave too much velocity and hit the tray and bounced out.
Oh,
Do I use the stealth of the Automidon? Or my stealth?
I would say whichever one's higher.
Okay.
I got a 12 total. That was
9.
24.
Okay,
14.
let me call it for my benefit here. So Lies.
24.
Okay, that's success. Sparkle.
14.
That's a fail, and this is the group doing this. So it will be the group seen or the group not. Zav.
12.
Okay, fail. Kelly.
9.
Fail. We have a chance to be even. Okay, Nayland.
20 for a 28.
Success. And then Biff.
Yeah, I got a 14. There's no way.
Oh, God. Come on, you guys. Ah.
I've got a +0 to stealth.
Yeah, +1. The Automidon's also +1.
Ooh. Wait, is it?
It's got +1 dex.
But it had a stealth.
Oh, it does. Dex is +4. Then I got a 17.
Yeah.
Fail.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
The DC was 20.
Ooh.
Okay. Then I'm going to say this. Decide on how the group messed up individually. Each of you decide what silly thing happened. And then what I will record right now is your initiatives. Go ahead and roll them.
Yay. Hey, I'm actually gonna go fairly early. For once.
So Lies is totally sneaking along in this darkness. Kelly's either on top of her shoulder. No, Kelly went further. Okay, so Biff is behind her, and she just totally forgets that Biff is even like following her and like is focused on Kelly's safety. So she just like lets go of Biff and rushes forward, not even thinking about it. We're leaving Biff open and
Amazing. All right, then we are going to get to this next week.
Oh.
Even though art department had it set out for you this week. That's all good. But that's when we'll get to it, as we have our initiative and are good to go. So we will see everybody then. If you're watching, thank you so much.